One man.
Andrew Montaglione.
One journey.
To put on the best show anyone has ever seen.
One wedding.
A wedding today.
This spring, immerse yourself in the theatrical performance of a lifetime.
It's going to be the best thing to hit Farrell since Malik Smith. I have a dream.
He had a dream.
I have a vision.
He had a vision.
I have a sandwich.
He had a sandwich.
It's too out there. It can't be done.
They doubted him.
Roller skates in a show? Freak.
They called him a freak.
I will do it.
The story of a young boy who dreamed of one day directing a Broadway musical, who eventually settled for much, much less. Let's see how it all began. A journey through the making of The Last Performance. Andrew's story.
Alright, everybody. I know that it's the first day of rehearsal, but poor planning on my part because it coincidentally fell on a Wednesday, which we all know is my personal day. Just because I am gone, however, does not by any means give anyone the right to speak out against those who are in charge. I expect you all to pay respect to Phil, Caitlin, Lisa, Tanya, Pinto, David Colton, Tom Powers, Master and Commander, Josh Satilli, James Fontana, my father Mario, and Fran. Oh, and Ryan Cobb.
All right, everyone. Today we are going to have a very productive rehearsal. But before we begin, I want to play a warm-up game. Let's form a circle. Widen it up over there. All right, you guys move a little bit to the left. You know, ancient folklore says that if there isn't a symmetrically formed circle crafted in a labor-intensive game of zip zap zop, that the theater demons from the outer world revolt against the common people. Cobb, would you mind joining the kids around the outskirts of the circle? You're disturbing my orb, sweetie. Are you guys seriously talking right now? You know, I try and do something nice for someone, and then you just insist on talking. So I guess you guys aren't truthfully mature enough to play Zip Zap Zop. You know, why do I care? It's not my show. You guys are going to be the ones making idiots out of yourselves, not me. I'm leaving. If I wasn't driving Phil home, I would have left.
Seriously? Are you kidding? Are you guys for real? Are you serious? What, just because Monty's not here, you're not going to treat us with respect? Are you guys for real? Seriously. You know, she's right. It's not our show, guys. We're taking time out of our busy schedules to make the show the best it could be. And this is how you guys reward us? Seriously. Seriously, guys, wow. I just can't believe it. You've got to be kidding me. Top of Act 1.
So, listen, stop the talking. This is freaking ridiculous. Knock it off. Just because we're in the band room, everyone has to act like an idiot? I'm just waiting for everyone to be quiet. Thank you. Okay, people, for this part, I'm going to need the tenors to split into two sections. Kieran and Anderson take tenor 1, and Timmy and Boots take tenor 2.
Monty?
Yes?
Don't you think I should sing with the tenor ones?
No, why would I do that?
Because I can sing higher than them?
Well, Phil, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How many years of musical experience do you have? Because I've been musically directing for 20 years. I think that's a pretty long time, don't you?
Yeah.
How long have you been musically directing, Phil?
0 years.
Oh, really? Well, that's great because I think that's an incredibly long time to be determining who should be singing what harmonies when, Philip. You know, that's the one thing I really hate, when people try to tell me what's better to do. They act like they know more than me. You obviously don't know more than me, Philip. Do you know why I choose to put 2 tenor 1s and 2 tenor 2s?
No.
Well, that's great. You can't even answer my question. Sal, do you know why I chose to put 2 tenor 1s and 2 tenor 2s?
Well, there needs to be an equal amount of tenor 1 and tenor 2. in order to form an equilibratory balance in order to keep the resonance in sync with the vibratory patterns of our vocal cords.
Very good, Sal. I'm so appreciative that my musical talent has rubbed off onto you. And not only do you try to impose your musical talent onto others, but you respect the opinion of authority and have often great things to say. Alright, we're going to take it from the top of the number. Actually, let's take it from the beginning of Espo's part. Now listen, these are the notes I have for you, Espo. Day in and day out, we try it and you never remember it. Try it with me now. I'm Feljig, producer. I watched my leading lady. I gotta stop this wedding.
Or I'm not worth squat.
Oh, God. I need some real talent. All right, let's take it from Charlie Ann's part.
Someone hasn't come. Someone isn't here. Where is Janet Van de Graaff and when will she appear? It's Janet Van de Graaff.
Oh, guys, Charlie Ann, I think she went to the bathroom.
What are you talking about? Charlie Ann's never not here. Charlie Ann's always here.
No, Bobby, she's here. She just doesn't feel good. She's a little sick.
What are you talking about? She always sings. She's never too sick to sing ever.
Okay, never mind. We'll just bring it home from Jess's part. Oh my God, have I lost my mind? Am I crazy? No. We must preserve that golden voice.
Monty, why doesn't Jess have to sing?
Shh. Because we have all the time in the world. We have like 2 weeks. Anderson, get over here and carry all these amps and pianos down into the rickety old basement.
The journey continues as young Anderson carried all the pianos and amps into the rickety old basement. It was later on when he had spent 5 hours carrying those said amps and pianos into the rickety old basement, to which he wondered, will this show ever become the true masterpiece that Mr. Monteleone dreamed of? Let us find out. But first, we pause for a short interlude, an ode to Ryan Cobb's Facebook statuses.
If you asked me to put into words how proud I am of these kids, I wouldn't even answer you. I couldn't find myself saying anything that would be nearly close to what I feel. Even if I said something, it's not enough. These kids have made me the happiest I've felt within these last 3 months. I've never laughed so hard every single day for 3 months straight. Even when I wasn't with you, I was thinking of you, and I would just laugh. You're all so damn goofy, and I love you so much, and I hate you! So everyone, please, come see this last performance of the Drowsy Chaperone at Monsignor Farrell High School, 8 p.m. To put it simply, it does what a show is.
Wow, that's ridiculous. What a loser. But seriously, as the show became more and more of a real possibility, the weeks were flying by, and the final day was approaching rapidly. Emotions were high.
Okay, well, that's everything I have to say. 4 nights of magic and all that good stuff. Does anyone want to say anything to the cast? Oh, Phil Booth, sure.
Okay, guys, first, I want to say, that was awesome. Okay. Second, I want to say, I heard this story, right? And it's about this guy who was swimming in the ocean and he was drowning, right? Okay, and he was drowning, and this samurai took him out into the water and said, listen, I'm gonna teach you how to do whatever you want. Just so sad. But the samurai took him out in the ocean and said, I'm gonna teach you how to do what you want. And they went in the ocean, and he was drowning. And the samurai said, what do you want? And he said, I want to be able to do whatever I want. So the samurai took his head and put it under the water, and he was drowning. And then when he came back up, the samurai asked him, what did you want most when you were under the water? And he said, all I wanted to do was breathe. And then the samurai said, all you had to do was pick up your head and breathe.
Okay, thank you very much, Phil. Sit down. That was certainly enlightening. Thanks. All right, and I think we're pretty much done for the day.
Monty, I still had notes to
And
give.
that's great. We'll just do Cobb's notes tomorrow at the beginning of practice. All right, everybody go home and get some good night's sleep. It's opening night tomorrow, and it's important that everyone is rested up and ready to go.
All right, everyone. All right, settle down. Before we start, I want to tell my famous story of the history of where the saying break your leg comes from. There once was a ballerina that was performing in a show. She did her usual combination of bourrée, attitude, plie, tendu, frappé, demi-pointe, révélé, barré, battentant, barrière, battu, brisé, danseux, grand plié, grand jeté, grand pas d'action, pas de basque, pas de bourrée, pas de shot, pas de cheval, pas de lava, passe, pas de fazoul, and rond de jambe. During her final move, she actually fractured her left thigh. But she was overwhelmed by the crowd and the allure of performance that she was able to overlook the gushing blood and the increasing volume of the sirens and hospital ambulances rushing her way. It was because she loved to dance. And that same love is what I want to see in you and all of your legs tonight. Thank you.
With tears in their eyes and hope in their hearts, they approach the stage for the first time.
In the larger sense. I mean, in the broader sense.
I really hope he hurries up tonight. I don't think I can keep my face in this ridiculous smile for any longer.
I guess it's better to have loved.
God damn it, Kieran, hurry up!
Right?
It's not even that dramatic, hurry!
I'll play it again.
Well, so concludes our journey. As we approach the final months, with the Minties on their way, and Monty's frustration reaching all-time highs, we look with smile and favor upon the year. Well, Ellen DeGeneres never came. Kieran milked the only dramatic part of the show every single night for an hour and a half. And we've created memories, bonds, and friendships that will last a lifetime. Just kidding. Thank you.